Hello and welcome back. So we are back now with our YouTube. A lot of you have asked for it, so here we are. Today we are starting off with the PCA Worlds. So we've got two girls in the Worlds today. Super excited. We've got Laura. She has been on, I think, 6 peak weeks with me so far this season. So we have absolutely nailed the look, and I'm going to show you in a minute. And secondly, we've got Demi Beckett, who came in second at PCA Open last weekend, and this weekend we have brought an even better, sharper look. So I'm super excited. But we're going to be working very closely with Stephen going forward on our YouTube, and here is Mr. Zero. Didn't want to be in on the intro, but he's coming, repping the new jerseys. Available to buy, link in our bio if you want them. I was a bit hot. I was rushed. I was halfway through getting dressed, Steve knocked the door, and I was like, come on, Cal, get the door.
Get fucking moving.
Right.
What are you saying?
So, Demi Beckett has checked in, and she looks very good. She looks very orange. She's got a second layer of tan in about an hour.
Yeah.
But she looks good.
What are you doing with it?
I'm not sure yet, she just checked in. However,
Have you spoken to Laura?
I have spoken to Laura. Would you like to see Laura?
Yeah.
Properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
That's good, isn't she?
Yeah, she's perfect.
So,
Obviously ignore the transitions.
she's very excited. This is my 6th peak week with Laura this season, and what is really important to understand is that getting somebody absolutely perfect takes time. You have to work with a coach for a little bit of time. You can't just expect someone to get to know your body in a week, in 2 weeks. So me and Laura have had 14 weeks together. We have brought her in early. This was the show we were aiming for, and we've used the opportunity to bring her in early, to drop it into shows early so I can practice peak her. We've tried 2 or 3 different methods, and this week we filled her up very hard because I managed to get her very lean and brought her in full early yesterday, put her at baseline day to drop off the additional and excess water driven from glycogen loading her, and she's woken up this morning full, hard and dry as a bone, and she's very excited.
She's literally perfect.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah.
When you peak somebody, you can either ruin them completely, or you can bring them in like that. Drink, do not eat, do not breathe, do not speak, do not move.
Right.
Sit still. Very good.
So what are you going to do with it?
I am going to, in a minute, probably give her the exact same food that she ate yesterday. Just leave her at baseline all day. Minimal water.
Should that get harder throughout the day?
Just let her continue to improve throughout the day.
Cool. How much do you give her yesterday? 100 grams of carbs?
130 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
So she had 900 grams of carbs over 2 days.
Yeah.
And then pulled her water down, pulled her salt down,
Mm-hmm.
give her 130 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
And just let her crisp off.
Cool.
Perfect.
Yo, G.
Yo, G, camera's off.
It's coming up.
Here you go. How you feeling? You alright?
Bad.
You look good, mate.
I feel good.
Are you excited?
Yeah, really excited.
Yeah, you look sick, mate. Really happy.
Go time.
Last one, yeah? Don't cry, you'll ruin your tan.
Alright.
What? Pardon?
We made it!
We did make it, no you did well. You made me cry yesterday with your post.
Oh, let's not talk about it, because it will come out.
I read it out to Corey and we had tears.
No. Oh, God. I was literally sitting in bed like...
Oh, bless you. But no, plan, we're going to leave in a minute, so we'll be there, I don't know, 11, 12, 11, something like that. Yeah? So, plan for you, just what I want you to do is follow the same food approach as yesterday. If your chicken's cooked, 40 grams of cooked chicken, 3 rice cakes and 10 grams of nut butter or dark chocolate per meal.
Yeah.
But just spread them out for me. I don't really want... You're probably going to have 3 meals, so if you have one about 8:30, 9.
Yeah.
Have one between about 11 and 12. And then have one between about... Last one by about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because you're probably going to be on stage at about
5.
4, 5, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and then water, just same approach, but we're just going to probably pull it a little bit down a little bit more. So you had like 3 litres yesterday, but I want you to have like literally 150 to 200 ml a meal, alright?
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't mind having coffee, but just have it as like double espresso, don't have like a drink of it, alright?
Yeah.
Good stuff,
Sounds
mate.
good.
Sounds good, so we'll see you at the town hall.
Meet with Starbucks.
We'll meet you at the Starbucks, yeah?
Yeah, that's cool.
You know which one I mean, don't you? The PCA Starbucks.
Found you.
Yeah, mate. Alright. Good. Yeah, you look wicked. I'm super happy. Best you've been by a fucking mile.
Yeah. I'm fucking buzzing, man.
Best you've been by a mile. I showed Corey about 10 minutes ago and he was like, oh wow. Yeah, this is good.
This is on.
This
Like,
is on.
Next level. If I don't in like at least top 2, then I know that like this is the people that beat me will so worthy because fuck me, I look good.
Some bitches getting chokeslammed if you don't.
Someone's getting chokeslammed, yeah. No, you're perfect. Yeah, you're perfect. You couldn't look any better today, so whatever placing you have, like, will be fair. Like, you pose immaculately, you look immaculate. I'd be very surprised if you don't do very well. But we'll just roll up and have a good time, yeah?
Mate, time will tell, eh?
Alright, well, hopefully you look a little bit better than you do right now. Want to see you at 12 o'clock.
I'll be but beautiful for this.
Alright, mate.
See you
See
soon.
you later, bye.
The subjective eye of a coach. It's always important to understand what somebody looks like before they get on stage, because you then can determine what they look like on stage, but you need to have enough people on stage and you need to go to enough of these shows to actually understand exactly what they're going to look like on stage. So like being in condition in a check-in photo is absolutely great, but what that looks like and transpires to on stage, 2 very, very different looks altogether. So I suggest for anybody who wants to compete or wants to try to get somebody to compete, i.e. a coach, spend some time at these shows. I'm going to the Worlds today. I technically don't have any clients there today. Well, Cal's going to be there, so that's I suppose. Cal,
He'll be watching.
Diosides, compete. Yeah.
All the guys there.
But it's important. So today, essentially, we're going to go early. We're going to go and watch the bodybuilders. I'm going to go and watch the bodybuilders. I'm hoping that these guys will be the best guys of the season, considering it's PCA Worlds and it is the biggest show of the year. But what these guys look like will be what I need to make sure my guys next season look like, or better than, to essentially be able to qualify and compete at the best and biggest show of the year, right?
Call it market research.
Market research.
Practice.
Oh, I just love bodybuilding. Are you ready? So, we're going to try. Right, I'm going to aim for... What do you reckon, Cal? Do you reckon I can get Mad to tell me to shut the fuck up within 30 seconds?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you reckon?
Less than that.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Cheers. I'll say something ridiculous.
Sorry, go on.
I was just telling the boys about when I used to play for England and how I used to run all the plays for them. So when I...
What, you're lying?
What's that?
You're lying.
No, I was just saying about when I was assistant head manager, head coach.
So one thing you need to understand about Corey is he just talks loads of shit because he doesn't have to fill conversations. He just talks shit.
That's good enough, yeah. We'll give you that one.
I'll take it.
I was trying to get him to take his top off in Costa. This girl, I said,
This girl found him really into it. She was like, he's really
she
intimidating.
he looks really scary. I was like, Carl, take your top off.
I've never been called that.
She was like, oh, what? I was like, yeah, wait until you see.
Yeah,
him
well, I
with
was
top
like, oh what? I was like, such a Corey thing
on.
to
I'm not
do.
taking my top off. So, on the way to PCA Worlds. Very, very exciting. I know Mads has probably already done the intro, but it's not really how we do things, is it? So, got lots going on today. Mads has got 2 girls, 2 bikini girls, short and tall. They look the fucking bollocks. One thing I want you to do is pay very, very close attention, because me and Mads are going to drop our special secret as to how we actually pump bikini girls up. Okay, so stay tuned for that. But apart from that, what do you think of the new gowns? People think I'm hella famous at this point. No, it's like, this woman's looking at me, they're like, I'm going to ask for his autograph. But yeah, stay tuned. Most important thing we do when we get here is eat and caffeinate. I'm gonna have a peppermint tea. You know, true story. I was at a service station. I got a peppermint tea and a sparkling water. He went, "You do realise that's sparkling water?" I said, "Do I not look fucking hard enough to drink sparkling water and peppermint teas?" He was just like, "Just don't really look like your kind of drink, mate." I was just like, "Fuck you."
If you know, you know. This is the meeting point for everybody for these shows.
If you're in Birmingham Town Hall and you want to find World Coaching, we'll probably be here.
And any other coaching fans.
I've got yogurts.
Still on track.
Yogurts. 3 no carb meals a day. Babe, diet is shit.
Tell me your body.
You got like carb coma 1 and 2 sat next to me. It's depressing, mate. There's not even protein in there. It's just carbs. If you stick around, I'm going to give you the most important tip for maximising fat loss. But you've got to stick around. I'm not going to tell you now. What I'm going to do is enjoy this culinary delight of 0% Greek fat yogurt with a square or 2 of dark chocolate in. Fucking bodybuilding.
Come to these shows and you think, oh, coaches must eat Nando's with other clients after their show. No, we don't. We just eat our chicken and rice. Unless you're Corey and he's not eating it.
Bring the fucking heat then, yeah? Right?
Do you want me to carry you back? Yeah, do you?
That's what I mean.
This is Laura.
She's shredded.
Yeah.
This is Laura. Lovely to see you.
Oh, you're going to out me today. Hi. I hit the wall this week, which is good because it's my last week. So I feel like now I'm ready.
And I fed you for like 2 days, then yesterday just was like, yeah, okay, now you on Facebook. You're probably like, what?
Yesterday wasn't too bad. I didn't really do much apart from obviously sit in the hotel and wait for time to pass. The sleep this week's been horrendous. But yeah, that's when you know you've done good.
Basically.
Are you using these?
Just this one.
Just that one?
Yeah. But yeah, excited?
Possession.
No, not at all. I think it's just PCA's my thing. Like I've done like the other shows I get a little bit up with because I don't know what to expect. But PCA always posing wise. I've been to all of the workshops and done posing with coaches that have judged at PCA. It's my thing.
And you should be confident today because you look the best you've ever looked. Shredded?
And I've won an overall now.
I'm the only one out of 4.
You didn't get a crown.
Because you did turn up for the first one. If you, bit of advice for anyone, if you want to win an overall after you've won your class, you have to turn up for it.
I wanted to go home because I'm going to strawberry.
Cal bailed in his overall for a Nando's.
To be fair, if the day dragged out too long,
This upset Corey a lot. He said does it again and he's getting kicked out of the house. Yeah, go on,
Do what I want.
I think a lot of coaches downplay the importance of being at their client's show. Like, we turn up early, we see the clients after their first layer of tan, we check them in, give them reassurance. Whether you're a first timer or not, it's important to be there for your client. Like, you can't really replace that. Whether you do a Zoom, whether you do a FaceTime, like, you cannot replicate being there for somebody. And that might be running around for them while they're backstage. That might be questions they've got. That might be last minute reassurance or last minute changes. And I really think that people underestimate how important this is, not just for us as coaches, but for the clients, to make sure that they go into their show seamlessly, relaxed, and that they can enjoy it and they feel like you've been there for them every single step of the way.
I literally have got like tremors. So I'm that hungry. Don't feel my dirty scales. All of my friends tell me
that is the epitome of bodybuilding.
My
Just
scales.
I remember being at a show once. I was sat outside on like the venue steps, and I just left my pile of rice cakes on the steps and just ate them pretty much off the floor.
The steps.
Just doing it.
I do that. What is it? Forbidden seasoning. When you get floor juice on
That's
there.
it.
Do you know what I'm going to miss about show day?
What?
Rice cake and your lip gloss. You guys don't have to put up with this problem.
How do you know? Me and Carl were doing each other's makeup.
Yeah, you might as well do them properly.
To be fair, was it for the Arnolds or the graphicism? I did put some on. Men's physique guys do, don't they? Blush up.
Well on makeup, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll get the girls backstage, so.
Men's physique. Men's physique are like women. They put a full face of makeup on, and I don't know why. Why do they do that?
It's the good looking part.
Contouring.
Contouring.
Goes with the lines
It's like,
of the
it's like
midsection.
the feminine. It's like the feminine category for men's bodybuilding.
You can't say that.
Full face of makeup.
You're getting cancelled.
That's definitely one unsubscriber. Now we've only got my mum and your mum, so we've got two.
It's good though, because even though you lost 30 kilos, like, you wouldn't know. You don't look like you've done a transformation.
I think that's the, like, there's so many people that are on prep and like stage lean that are worried about putting weight back on after, whereas
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm never going to be as big as what I am.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
You also know.
Brown face does not bother me
Yeah,
whatsoever.
you also know you can diet and take it off again.
Because I know where I've been and I know where I can get to. Like in between, it's just irrelevant. That's just phases that you go through. So even this is a phase, isn't it? There's no physique end destination. You're always going to improve, always. It's a nice position to be when you're that comfortable with your body.
But when you've been
not
through
many
it a couple of
people are.
times, which you have, because you've had a lot of weight on, then you've taken it all off, then you've put it back on again for a bulk, and then you've gone through a prep again, you've actually got direct experience of going up and down,
Yeah.
up and down, so you're confident that you can come back down again.
What is nice is she's been able to diet down in one without like deteriorating. So you know, like those big weight losses, they never create. It'd be like me trying to diet down to 89 kilos. Like I would look so shit at 89 kilos after losing 30 kilos. But you actually look good.
When I first started it down, I went down to probably around 2 kilos heavier than this, maybe 3.
Yeah.
And I looked awful. Well, I didn't look awful, because it was at the time the best that I'd ever looked, where I'd been so big beforehand. But I was just like straight up and down, narrow like a beanpole with like no curves whatsoever, no muscle. I just looked frail and skinny, and I remember people telling me like, "When are you going to stop?" And I was like,
When I've got ripple glutes.
I don't know how. No, but I wouldn't have ever got ripple glutes and glutes.
I think what's important there is, like, people think to get lean you have to just push and push and push and push and do more cardio and eat less and do more cardio and eat less. And what's been really evident with Laura in the 14 weeks we've been working together, how much weight have we lost? About 11 kilos in 14 weeks. We haven't done that through just increasing cardio and pulling food. Laura's probably eaten the most she's ever eaten during a prep and probably done the least. But what we've done is constantly refresh her. So had periods where we've sat down and not done anything and eaten more food and then gone again. Because Laura's a natural athlete as well, so you can't just drive someone into the ground because the body will lose the muscle that it's got, or elements of the muscle that it's got. You have to learn to preserve it and then push again and preserve it and push again. And that's why this time round, she looks better and leaner and fuller than she did the last time she prepped. So you just have to make sure that you manage these things, especially with a natural athlete. Like, prep isn't all just about doing more and eating less.
Very important to keep warm. Vasodilation is a thing. Do not allow yourself to get cold on shoulder. You get cold on shoulder, you tighten up. If you tighten up, you're not in a position really where your muscles can thaw and fully swell. Talk about nutrient delivery, talk about being able to maximise nutrient uptake, talk about your ability to drive cell volumization in the muscles.
You need blood flow.
You need blood flow to create fullness and pump, which will in turn bring a better look. So do not allow yourself to get cold on shoulder. So please, Laura, put some socks on, because you've told me 4 times today.
Yes, Dad.
Stop taking your clothes off.
Gone backstage, put their feet up and relax. It's important when you're waiting to go on that you just chill. A lot of people at shows are always walking around, like chatting away, messing about. Just relax, feet up, wait to go on stage. Chill. This is what we call the poo finger. When you do your tan yourself, or when you tan the girls yourself, you just permanently walk around like this. I promise it is tan. I'll probably live with this for the next week, which is nice.
This is the class where I have to say to Mads, breathe. Wellness has just walked on the stage. She's like, you're fucking what? She's not even fucking wellness.
Are they wellness, or are they just fat bikini girls who haven't dieted? We'll see. To a class like wellness, make sure you know how to pose for the class. Every single one of these girls is posing different, and I think only one of them is posing correctly for the category. Study the category, study the class, and make sure you actually fit the criteria, because most of these girls don't. Wellness ring. In wellness, they're looking for lower body dominance. That doesn't mean more lower body fat. That means higher muscularity through the bottom half of the body. And make sure you get this right. Because in the off season, you carry a lot of body fat in the lower half. Doesn't mean that you're a wellness girl. You need to get lean and see if that's where you carry your muscle. And if it's not, and you want to be a wellness girl, you need to train lower body as your primary muscle group, and you need to grow into the category. Do not come in soft and think that is wellness. These girls get peeled, they pose correctly, and they have a lot of muscle on their lower half. So you need to give respect to the category and make sure that you actually going to stand on stage. It's so good. That's amazing. So good.
What we needed to bring, and I feel like I brought that and so much more these past 2 weeks.
Yeah, so well.
Like I know where I belong now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in
I belong on stage.
So plans now, grow, and then come back. What have you got any back for next year? British?
British.
So we're going to come do the British next year? Yeah?
And we're gonna own it.
You're going to own it, yeah?
Yeah.
Deal. Right,
I'm not settling for anything other than first place.
Yeah, actually. You look wicked. You look so good. It's just a question now of like, this is your first time.
Yes.
Like we say it's not your first time, but your first time show was 5 weeks ago or something. So
Yeah.
6 weeks ago. So this is the first time you've ever done this. First year you've ever properly trained. First year you've ever properly prepped or followed a diet or done anything.
Yeah.
You lost 20 kilos to stand there, and you stood next to the girls who, the girl who won your class has been doing this for 4 years. Like she's a very, very, very seasoned competitor. She's been waiting for that pro card for a long time.
Yeah.
Like she looks incredible, but she's done this for a long time. So it's just a time game.
Yeah.
Go and grow a little bit, come back next year and you won't even recognise yourself. But I'm very proud of you. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Should we get a pic? Right. Oh yeah. Where should we stand?
Wherever you want to stand, I'll stand wherever you want to stand.
Stand in any
Just
pose.
stand this way so it's not do not turn on your
I would
phone.
like a package with lights.
This is the sort of shit that I've got.
She was at Danny's show last weekend.
Yeah, nice. Focus here.
Can't do it because you're I'm elbowing you. Elbow me.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Seventh show.
7th show.
3 PCAs, 1, 2 bros, 1 Fit X, 1 Misfit Angels.
Yeah. Is that 7?
No,
6.
4 PCAs.
It's 4 PCA shows.
7th show. 7th show. 7th placing. First season. What season?
And about 15 kilos lost.
15 kilos lost.
Ever.
Best look ever.
Lots of babies consumed.
More confidence. More. I found a family.
Ah. Right. Happy.
Yeah, of course.
Ah. Stop it. I'm proud of you. You did really well.
It means a lot.
It's like our child now, aren't you?
Yeah. I am the raw love challenge.
And next year we're going to come back and fucking, it's going to be gold.
Yeah, 100%. Next year we're going pro card status across
Across all federations.
Yeah.
But for now, Laura's got about 400 cookies to eat
I think so, yeah.
and a
Thanks.
tower burger.
Mads has said that I'm allowed 2 days off plan.
No, I said 1, but she tried to argue and say
Okay,
2.
1 day off plan, but today we're not technically. Well, we
Doesn't
were
count.
on plan, so today doesn't count. So 1 day off plan tomorrow, and then
yeah.
we're going to deplete for a bit, then reverse out sensibly.
Sensibly.
But I'm allowed to be a bit of a dick tomorrow.
Enjoy. Well done. Love you.
Love you.
The worse damage you do, the longer you have to deplete.
Re-diet for.
The longer you have to re-diet for, so just go steady.
You know I can't survive without dieting. I'm up for this.
You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Look for the challenge. No one will give a fuck.
Well,
This is
Start watching
a
food.
coach's worst nightmare. Do you know what these are? These are broken reverses and stressful clients. But enjoy. Is that nice?
They
Is
don't
that
really
actually
taste nice, it's just nice to eat sugar. It does.
oh my lord.
Is that like, it's like a bit small slice? Oh. Each one of those is probably about 1,500 calories. I'm not jealous.
It's almost like your daily allowance of food today because you haven't eaten any. There you
Go on. Tastes fucking good.
50 minutes cardio for it tomorrow. Come to feed the troops. This is what you do if you're a very good athlete at Raw Coaching. You do very well and you work very hard. We take you for Hambo, which is a burger joint in Birmingham. For discount, use Raw 10.
Successful day, everyone has been fed. We now need to go home and be fed. Because we didn't eat burger and chips.
I haven't got any more meals left because I'm fucking dieting.
I've got a big bowl of oats, but yeah, everyone's been fed. It's been a very successful day. I'm super proud of everybody. They are now going to go on to their improvement season. We are going to go home and back to work.
Peace!